Good morning, my name's Simon Ennis and I'm speaking to you from Sheffield. Um, the topic for the 30th of August is Proverbs 22. So Sheffield is situated right on the edge of the Peak District, a very famous area, and it's a national park. And some of its boundaries are marked by millstones. Also, along the side roads, you'll see milestones that say distances between villages and even cities, 150 miles to London. Other cities are available. They have an importance marking, guiding, and even reminding us of times gone past, like favorite battles, famous battles, and things like that. If you like, maybe a memorial stone. And if you've ever bought a plot of land or own an allotment, you'll know the importance of marking a boundary. So Proverbs 22 verse 28 says, "Do not move an ancient boundary stone set up by your ancestors." It's actually part of the Jewish law. So if you read Deuteronomy 19 verse 14, it says, "Do not move your neighbour's boundary stone set up by your predecessors in the inheritance you receive in the land the Lord your God is giving you to possess." So don't steal land, basically. So how is this working for you? Rarely these days do we inherit land. I don't believe this is just about property for us today. I think it's also about the spiritual inheritance that we have been promised. I think it's also about our sphere of influence in our day-to-day lives. If you like, the areas or the job that we're in where we've found favour. So as believers and sons and daughters of the King, Paul put it like this in Romans 8. So verse 14, "For those who are led by the Spirit of God are the children of God. The Spirit you receive does not make you slaves so that you live in fear again. Rather, the Spirit you received brought about by your adoption to sonship or daughtership, and by him we cry, Abba, Daddy, Father." The Spirit himself testifies with our spirit that we are God's children. Now, if we are God's children, then we are heirs, heirs of God and co-heirs with Christ, if indeed we share in his sufferings, in order that we may also share in his glory. Don't be robbed. You have an inheritance. You have an inheritance of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. As a child of God, that's your right. That's your inheritance. Don't let it be robbed. So, bless you today. Live in those promised fruits of the Spirit. Be lifted up, knowing that you are an heir of the King.